please stop showing up to my Sherpa runs rocking one loadout. You are selling me and you are selling your teammates. Look at this. So what I've noticed, a lot of blueberries in the community, they essentially run one loadout. They use that loadout for running, for ammo generation. And then when it's time for DPS, they're doing damage with that same loadout. They have the mindset of one shoe fits all. So I'm here to fix that, break that mindset and rebuild a new one. So really quick, look at my loadout. You can see here, I have ammo finder mods on my helmet because I need to prepare for DPS, right? If I'm in a raid setting, if I'm in a dungeon setting, you want to make sure you have ammo for DPS. You can throw on a siphon, or you can throw on a special ammo scout or a heavy ammo scout if you really want to be a team player. Moving on to the gauntlets. Whatever you want to rock, go crazy. Moving on, chest piece. This is situational. I'll leave that up to you, set your discretion. Let's go to the legs. Look at the legs. I have Orbs Restoration, Absolution, Innervation. And then moving on to the class item. We have Special Finisher, Class Font, and Time Dilation. Now, Special Finisher, make sure you are rocking this because each time you pick up an Orb of Power, you're going to gain an armor charge. Now, once you have 3 armor charges, you're going to perform a finisher on a combatant. That's going to generate a special brick for you and the squad. All right, that's you being a good team player. Next, we have the class font. Now, you want to have some sort of armor charge that's going to decay over time, because when it's time to swap to your DPS loadout, you don't want to lose your armor charges, right? So go ahead, throw on some sort of mod. It can be a grenade font on your gauntlets. Yeah, class, grenade, any of those, because again, you don't want to lose your armor charges when it's time to swap over to your DPS loadout. And then of course, time dilation. This gives us 15 seconds for each armor charge to decay. That's it. This is the running loadout. See, it is designed for ammo generation, creating orbs of power, and yeah, that's it. Look at the stats. We have 189 grenade, 86 super, 100 weapon. You do not want to do damage with 100 weapon. That is boo-boo. Also, 86 super. This is boo-boo. You do not want to use this for DPS. This is all running. Now, let's take a look at my DPS loadout. Here we are. This is the DPS loadout. Look at the stats. 149, 96, 160. Before you start talking shit about my super, let's look at the mods. See this? I have 3 copies of super font. That's plus 50 on my super stat, which gives me 146 super. Then we have 3 copies of the grenade font. That gives you plus 50. So now you're cooking with 199 grenade. And then of course weapon, it's 160. So chest piece, this is gonna be situational. Legs is very important. If you're in a raid setting, if you're in a dungeon setting, throw on surges to match whichever weapon you're gonna primarily use. So in my case, this is a Praxic blade build. I need to have 3 stacks or 3 copies of kinetic weapon surge. Moving on to the class item, we have 2 copies of time dilation. This gives me 18 seconds for my armor charges to decay. And then powerful attraction. In the event somebody pops a whale, guess what? Use your class ability, that'll collect the orbs of power that are nearby. That's it. So this is the DPS loadout. Now, let's see what the numbers look like when it's time to do damage. Look at that. We're at 50k for damage, and we're at 1,152 for DPS. This is again the running loadout. This is why you don't want to use this loadout for DPS. Now let's switch over to our DPS loadout and see what we can cook up. $73K. That's a 32% increase, going from 50k damage to 73. That's 32% damage that you're missing out because you do not have a DPS loadout set up. So create a DPS loadout and create a running loadout. But that's it. GG's. I'm out of here.